Let's move to the next one. Yeah, Guru. Yeah, today is the Guru Vandana day. And we all know what Guru means. Guru means teacher. The word Guru has been used all over the world to refer to the teachers. The Guru has its origin in the Sanskrit language. Guru consists of two words. One of the meaning of Guru is like Gu is one syllable and Ru is another syllable. Gu means denotes darkness. Ru denotes the dispeller of darkness. So Guru, it means that one who dispels darkness in our life using the light of knowledge. And the second meaning of Guru, Gu stands for Gunatita and Ru stands for Rupatita. Gunatita, what is Guna? Guna is attributes of a person. A person is good, a thing is good, a person is bad, or the thing is bad. Gunatita means one who has gone beyond the good and bad of everything. And Rupatita means one who has gone beyond all the forms. A form is good, there is no form, a form is bad, you don't like it. He's beyond all forms. And a person who is beyond all the attributes and forms is God. And what we refer to as Guru is a divine himself who has come to give us the knowledge of life which takes us towards the liberation and towards our goal. And another word of Guru is Acharya also, who lives and imparts ideals of living for all his students and helps them to progress forward. Yeah, honoring the Guru, the teacher. We all know that in US we celebrate Teachers Appreciation Month. Same thing we have been doing in our Indian culture for thousands of years. The Teachers Appreciation Day is known as Guru Vandana in India, and it is celebrated on the full moon day of Hindu month of Ashada. It is the 4th month of Hindu calendar, which usually falls in July. The Guru Vandana is celebrated after the birthday of the most famous Guru in the Hindu mythology, who is known as Guru Veda Vyasa. And on this day, the students, it's a day for the students to pay their respects to the teachers, remember the help and the knowledge given by the teachers, and to progress in life. Yeah. The qualities of Guru can't be said in a single slide. What a Guru does can certainly be not said in a single slide. Here is a small Sanskrit verse which tells what Guru does and how he works for the overall development of a kid. Smrutihi vyatita vishaya matiragami gochara buddhis tatkalika prokta pragna trikaliki mata pragnam navanavanmeshalini pratibha viduhu. So what it means is a Guru is aware of a student's past. He sees how the students have done in the past, and he also sees what the students want in future, what his strengths are, what his interests are, and he also sees how the student is currently doing. He takes all three things into consideration and then advises him what path to take forward and progress. Yeah, and the main thing is he is neutral to all his students and looks them upon equally. Yeah. Now here's a small slide which talks about the importance of Guru. Now we read what is Guru Vandana and what a teacher does, and the kids also sang wonderful shlokas, 4 to 5 shlokas about the importance of Guru. And if you see why do we celebrate this Guru-disciple relationship? If you take any relationship, might be it's a father-son, a mother-daughter, or a brother-sister. See, all of them have biological relationship. So they care for each other through a biological relationship. Even if you take a relationship of husband and wife, they are mutually dependent on each other, and that makes them show love for each other. But if you take the relationship of a Guru and disciple, right, they are not biologically related. A Guru might take a small fee, but the knowledge which the Guru gives is really brings progress in a student's life. It's the knowledge which is the most important thing in life, and Guru gives it to a student not because he gets anything in return, not because he's biologically related to the student, but just because he loves the student. That's the reason the guru and disciple relationship is considered to be one of the most sacred relationship, and we celebrated that in the Indian culture. There are a lot of verses which say about the importance of guru, and there's a verse written by the famous philosopher of India, Shankaracharya, telling what is surrendering to guru and why we need to surrender. Shariram surupam tatava kalatram yashascharu chittam dhanam meru tulyam manaschena lagnam gurorangi padme tatakim 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 tatakim. Shariram surupam, you have a wonderful body, you are handsome, you are beautiful. Tatava kalatram, so is your spouse. Yashascharu chittam, you are world famous, everyone knows you, everyone loves you. Dhanam meru tulyam, you have wealth which is compared with wealth which is comparable that of a mountain. Manaschena lagnam guroram padme, but we don't surrender to the guru. Tatakim 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 tatakim. What is the use? What is the use? What is the use? What is the use? So a person may get everything in life, but the most important thing is to surrender to the guru and get the knowledge. And why is surrendering? Like if you just look at a general thing, right? Why is surrendering important? Why is surrendering important? For any communication to go through between any two persons, like it's a personal experience also. If I have an ego, if there's an ego comes in between, like I know what is the need to learn from him, or if the teacher thinks that this guy is egoistic, he will not be able to give all the knowledge. It's not that he will not give the knowledge, it will not be possible for him to give all the knowledge. But when a same disciple surrenders to the guru, it breaks the barrier of ego between the student and the disciple. And that's the reason we, in the Indian culture, it's important to surrender, absolute surrender to the guru. Yeah, so I don't want to give a big talk on it, the guru-disciple relationship, but I would like to say a few important guru-disciple relationships in the ancient and medieval India. Like we had Chanakya and Chandragupta. Chanakya was a very great guru. He was a teacher around 2000 years ago in a famous Indian university known as Nalanda University, and he wrote a treatise on economy like Arthashastra and Niti Shastra, how to run the country. And Chandragupta was a disciple of Chanakya. So Chandragupta was a common man. After coming under the tutelage of Chanakya, he became a great emperor of India, and he drove the invaders out of the country. So this is the power of Guru, a common man becoming a great emperor. And next to the example of Haridas and Tansen, these are the example of Guru and disciple relationship in the music. Haridas was a great musician, music teacher in the medieval India, and he was a devotee of God. And he used to live in a small hut in a village. But Tansen, after taking the knowledge lessons from Haridas, he became a great musician, one of the great musicians in India, and he started a different line of music. Tansen started it, and he was under the emperor. He was under the emperor, but still they shared a great love, and it's still celebrated in India. And the third example of guru-disciple relationship is between Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Swami Vivekananda. And these are the guru-disciple relationship example in the spiritual path. And today we are aware that yoga is well known in US. We know that the health benefits of yoga. It's being done in America, Europe, everywhere. And the knowledge of yoga was brought out to the entire world 100 years ago by Swami Vivekananda. And he was the person who was responsible for taking yoga to the world. And Vivekananda always used to explain what power the love of his guru gave him to achieve a very difficult task. And it's not just in India, we have a wonderful example of guru and disciple in Greece too. And what I could find out is Socrates, Plato and Aristotle. I think Socrates was a great teacher who stood for the truth, questioning and gave up his life for it. And Plato was one of the celebrated students of Socrates. Aristotle was a celebrated student of Plato. And we know what happens with three great gurus having. We got another great person, Alexander. So this tells like the guru, the power of guru and disciple relationship. Yeah, this is a common thing. Like we have two types of guru. One is a Vidya guru, a teacher who is extremely proficient in the knowledge, is proficient in a subject, and he guides a student on that particular path. It might be music, dance, or science, arts, or mathematics. And the Vidya guru is always well known in that knowledge. He has a good years of experience in that one. And Diksha Guru. Diksha Guru is also known as spiritual guru. A Diksha Guru, there is no need for a Diksha Guru to have a degree in anything, but he is a person who drives the student towards higher purpose in life, to seek out the divine, to understand the divine in the self. Yeah, so we talked about gurus. We had a small slide about how the Guru Shishya, Guru disciple education was being done, how the interaction was being done in ancient India. So in ancient India, the education was being done in Gurukuls. That Gurukul is a place where the Guru stays, and the students have to leave their home at the age of 8 to 10 and go to the Gurukul and be under the, not just learn from the Guru, they should also be under with the Guru as a family member. They were supposed to do all the household work, take care of the other activities in the schools, and the learning was not just through it was not just one-sided. Like learning was also done through observing the guru when he's teaching the other kids, older kids, through debates and through discussions. And like when they come at the age of 8 or 10 and they leave at the age of 18 or 20 years, and they have to stay all those years along with the guru at the Gurukula. And one more very important aspect of it is, like a person might be rich, a person might be poor, he might be from any class of the society. All of them were supposed to go to the Gurukul, and they were all treated equally at the Gurukul. There is no special treatment given that he is a son of a king, or he is a son of a priest, or he is a son of a worker. So all were supposed to go together where they get an equal standards of education. And mostly in this Gurukul, fees was not taken when they join the Gurukul. Like they were supposed to do the work and get the knowledge there. But as we all know, the knowledge is indispensable. And once they get the knowledge, it's priceless. And they are supposed to give Guru Dakshina. They are supposed to pay the price when they are out of the school, when they are going out of the school. And there are famous stories also in the Indian culture where the student is supposed to give anything the Guru requests. Because the knowledge is so important and it is so indispensable that they have to give whatever Guru request out of their teachers, out of the students. And we have the famous Gurukulas in India. These are the Gurukulas, Takshashila, Vikramashila, Nalanda. So Nalanda and Vikramashila were in India and Takshashila was in Pakistan. So these were the most famous Gurukulas, which are 2000 years old. And like the Chinese traveler who had traveled to India in around 200 AD, I think, he had mentioned about the Nalanda University where there were around 10,000 students studying under different teachers, different faculty. There were around 1,500 teachers at that time. And he had also mentioned the amount of knowledge which the gatekeepers of that university had. The interview was done by the gatekeepers and they had to pass the interview to get admission to the university. Yeah. And now we are done with the presentation about the Guru and the disciple relationship. And we will give a short introduction to what we are doing. We are from the organization called Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh. It is an international non-profit organization which is present in almost all continents of the globe. It is present in America, Caribbean, Europe, Australia, India, and even in Africa. And there are 13 chapters in the Bay Area, and we are one of them. And through HSS we conduct Gokulams. There are Sunday schools for the kids. Gokulam refers to a place in India where Krishna, Lord Krishna of the Indian culture had spent his childhood. So in remembrance of that, we have named our place like our club Bala Gokulam. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what we do in Balagokulam. So the verses, what all shlokas our students, our kids, lovely kids recited, they learn shlokas. These shlokas are ancient Sanskrit shlokas. They just like they contain lot of moral values that can be given to the kids. It also tells us how to interact with daily life with others and how to lead it. And we have games for the kids. It's not just for the kids. Next go to the next one. It's even for like Bala, like even for middle school. It's not just for the elementary school kids. We have also middle school kids. We have high school kids, and we have story time. We have games, story to make it fun, and it's not just for the kids. It's also the parents and the college going people who are there. We all gather and we also have discussions. We do recite shlokas, discussions, stories, everything. And we have a musical band. You saw a wonderful, lovely musical band which our kids presented by inviting the teachers. There's the band. They learn arts and crafts. We have a table in the right side corner, and they have demonstrated some of the arts and crafts being done by our kids. And we have Saraswati Puja. Saraswati in Indian culture, Saraswati is the goddess of learning. So we surrender the goddess of learning before we embark on the any knowledge gaining path. So we are still in Makar Sankranti is a time when the sun moves from southern hemisphere to northern hemisphere, and we celebrate with kite flying festival. It's one of the old festivals of India. It's not just playing games and knowledge. Seva service is one of the most important aspect of human life to make it complete. And this is what we plan. This is the event, packing the food for the homeless shelter. Let's go to the next one. Serving a Thanksgiving dinner in one of the homeless shelters. Yeah, and this is the photo of Teachers Appreciation Day, which we celebrate every month to honor the gurus. And this I couldn't find the last year's photo, so we have 2014. Yeah, and thanks for all the teachers for making time and coming to this event and giving kids an opportunity to learn the importance of this Guru Vandana.